Everybody, I want to take this time out to say rest in peace to King. He was the 6 year old who got killed in a gunfire in Miami, you know, a drive by shooting. And it's sad because, another life lost, another young child left this earth because of someone else's ignorance. And, I want to take this time out to do something a little different today. I want to talk about how can we save our generation? How can we stand in the gap for the little boys and little girls who don't know no better and who can't defend themselves? So at this time, I want to first and foremost say that I'm 23 years old. I don't have any kids. So for all you parents who may view, I'm not trying to step on anyone's toes. I'm not trying to tell you how you should raise your children or how you should handle your household. But there are some things that I am going to discuss that I feel that us as a race can do to help our generation. How we can help our community. That's what I will do. So I want to first start off by saying that we need more discipline and we need more principles and laid foundation in our community and in our generation. Because nowadays kids do whatever they feel like doing. You got 9, 10, 11 year olds who walk the streets at 11 o'clock at night. Where's the parents? Where's the legal guardian? Where is some type of foreman of an adult who wouldn't allow that to go on? Nowadays, kids tell the grown up what they're going to do. Oh, I'm going to hang here. Oh, I'm going here with such and such. Like, come on now. Like, you are an adult. You are the parent. So whatever rules you have set in your house, that's what it's supposed to be. A child shouldn't be telling a grown up what they're going to do. If they don't like it, if they don't like your rules, oh well. When they get 18, then they could get them their own place and move out if they don't want to abide by your rules. But until then, they're the child, you're the adult. But nowadays, it seems like, you have a lot of parents but trying to be their kid's friend. You know, giving them the leeway and letting them, express themselves, letting them, hang with their peers. But if you have no order or discipline or principles laid in your household, how can you expect, the child to ever, fully blossom and actually, become a man or a woman of principles and etiquette? Now, again, I said I'm not stepping on nobody's toes, and I'm not trying to tell you how to raise your kids. But enough is enough, man. Like, really, where are the role models? Nowadays, kids are looking at these rap artists, listening to these rap songs, and they think that that's how life is really going to go. When they really don't know that the only reason why they hear these songs as much as they do is because they know that the viewers will listen. And they know us as an African American community, we're going to buy their CD and we're going to download their songs on iTunes and we're going to listen. So they're talking about whatever sells. But I guarantee that if our mind wasn't on that and that wasn't what excited us anymore, and being, professional and speaking professional and treating women with respect and being a man of order and respect, if that's what we held ourselves to and what they rapped about no longer sell, I bet they'll switch it up. It's like it's time out that we become real role models. It's like we try to use, racism as an excuse. We try to use that, the white people just want to kill us off as an excuse. Even if that was true or if it wasn't, it's time that we hold ourselves as a race, as African Americans, as men and women, men and women at that, accountable. It's time that we hold ourselves accountable and ask ourselves, are we doing what we need to do as a race to help our children? Our nieces, our nephews, our cousins? Are we doing what we supposed to do? Are we doing everything that we can? Because we want to march and we want to protest against racism and against the the police officers and the Caucasian people. But at the same time, we killing each other. We're our own worst enemy. We talk to each other any kind of way. We belittle each other. We shoot each other. We rape each other. We kill each other. We do everything to our own kind. But we want the other races to respect us. We want equality around the whole world. But we can't even come together in one neighborhood and in a community and as a generation and as a race. Come on now. Can we keep it G? Can we keep it real today, Facebook? Are we doing what we're supposed to do as a black community? The true answer is no. Because we want to march about everything else. We want to play the victim and blame everybody else for where we are currently as a race. But in reality, we're doing it to ourselves. We can't even walk together. We can't even come together as a race. We talk down about each other, but we're not trying to find ways to help each other up. Like, that's crazy, man. How many of our young girls and boys have to die in tragic accidents before we realize that as a race, we got to get it together? Because it's not going to get better, it's going to get worse. And we holler change, 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 change. But a change is not going to come until we as a body, as we as a race change first. And again, like I said, I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. But as a young black man out here, I refuse to be a statistic. And I refuse to be just someone who's not trying to change the world and who don't want change. I want change. But us as a race, how are we going to come together and demand change? Before we expect anything else to change in the world, we as a race have to change first. What can we do different in our community? What can we do different with our generation to make sure that this upcoming generation that's coming up does not fall victim to what our generation is falling victim to? Like, come on now. I'm interested in opinions and I'm interested in, your thoughts on this because this is crazy. Another life has been lost. And it's like we're quick to hop on social media to say, oh, guns down, guns down. But how many of you same ones that saying guns down are you walking around with your pants sagging? You walking around smoking, drinking, robbing. Our generation see that. You're basically telling them when you get older, this is the way to go. Now, at the end of the day, people are going to be people. You can't tell a grown person what to do. But we can't sit here and say that, oh, guns down, but yet we still want to lead the lifestyle that will lead to guns, that will lead to drugs, that will lead to jail time, that will lead to an early grave. Somebody has to walk in a different light. Someone has to walk a different road and say, listen, boys and girls, listen, young generation, you can walk this way and be successful. You can walk this way and you can live in peace. You don't have to live like that. You don't have to live the way that you see your cousins live. You don't have to live the way that you see your uncles live. You can be different. But a change has to come in our heart. We can't sit here and say, oh, what they did was cowardly. The 3 boys that shot, that did the drive-by and killed the 6-year-old. Everybody's so mad at them because the innocent young boy lost his life. But how many 18-year-olds have been shot down? How many 17-year-olds have been shot down? How many 20-year-olds have been shot down? All of these stories are tragic. It's not just tragic when a young little boy loses his life. It's sad, yes. But every situation where someone is gunned down by gunfire is tragic. But we don't want to discuss the main issue. And the main issue is us. It's how we're raising our kids. It's how we're raising our generation. It's how we're showing them that it's okay to live. We walk around blasting all of this negative music. We talk negative. We everybody gossip. Everybody tearing each other down. But nobody want to help bring up the race. Nobody want to help bring up the community and the generation. But we want change. We want the guns to be put down. but nobody is talking about a mindset change. Like, let's be real now. I mean, this subject is very important to me. Like I said, I'm open to ideas and opinions on what you guys feel about this, on how you feel about this matter. But I'm for the one that's all about standing in the gap for my generation, my little cousins, even for the little boys and girls that I don't know. Because they don't know. They can't defend themselves. We have to do it for them. We have to be living examples to show them that they could walk a different walk. They could live a different lifestyle. So I love y'all. I pray that that you guys were impacted by this video to also want to step up and make a change. Again, like I said, I'm open to ideas. Please feel free to comment and give feedback on this video. I love y'all. Tune in tomorrow for another video. Who knows what the topic may be, but come on now, as an African American race and community and generation, we have to do better. We have to step up and we have to make a change.